Jim Cramer is truly a legend, guys. Okay, he just he just told everyone we are back. Okay, now he's talking about a location here, but it could mean that the markets are back, right? Because we are pumping. But wait a second. Wait a second, guys. The man, Jim Cramer, is actually a legend because he's the warning, okay? Anytime he speaks, you must listen, but in the opposite direction. He's what you call the embodiment of April Fool's Day. He told everyone to buy crypto, literally right there, okay? Right before the actual peak occurred, okay? He told everyone to buy crypto right there, basically at all-time highs, right? New all-time highs. And then right after, I'm guessing it took a few weeks, that's what happened. And this was just for Bitcoin, right? If you listen to his advice, you would have probably bought altcoins and then you would have got decimated. Okay, so in today's video, we're going to be talking about what's going on, what's happening. There's an update. I have become ultra bearish as we speak, guys, but I'm going to tell you guys what I think will happen to this chart and when I'm going to become ultra bullish again. Okay, I do believe we're going to retest this 5-day moving average, which will mean a pump for cryptos. Okay, so again, it took a few weeks for his call to be correct in the opposite direction of buying cryptos, meaning you should sell cryptos. You would have timed it perfectly, by the way, right? So he's now saying we are back, right? We're back to this location most definitely, but as well as let's take it from the market's perspective. We're back, right? Cryptos are pumping. Look at this. XRP 260, Bitcoin flying back up. Everyone believes we're gonna have a V-shaped recovery out of here, as well as Jim Cramer, the contra indicator, the highest one of literally the highest puppet, right? He placed for BlackRock, if you guys haven't noticed as well, right? To extract as much as liquidity as possible from the markets. Now, everyone believes we're back. Yeah, we're going back, guys, but I think to McDonald's because everyone is going broke in the trading community in cryptocurrencies. Okay, so most definitely, that's what it seems like, right? This is a funny image or meme, guys, but that comes from people. Okay, it is funny, but I don't want to laugh because so many people lost so much money, right? Yeah, guys, it's honestly it's crazy because Jim Cramer knows what he's doing as well. That's the crazy part, right? He obviously knows. Do you guys think or believe that, oh, he just goes on Twitter, right, tweets out buy crypto, and he believes it's going to go higher? No, he got the call, guys, right? His track record, by the way, is probably like 90% of the times he's correct, right? But in the opposite direction, that is. Or shall we say 90% of the times he's wrong, right? That 10% he could be correct, but who knows when, right? So you just got to be careful. But still, it's crazy, right? It's crazy. People literally, there are some products out there that track his tweets, guys, and it does the opposite of what he says, right? There are some products out there, which is actually hilarious. Now, Justin from Watch Guru, President Trump says tariffs on China are still the plan for November 1st. When they tweeted this out, guys, 5:32 p.m., look at what happened to, let's just say XRP, right? What was it? 532. It was during this period. I'm pretty sure. Okay, when that was tweeted out, during the reddish period. Then right after we pumped. Okay, why? Because they're trying to play markets. They're trying to play tricks on the markets. And then right after we seen breaking, U.S. Treasury Secretary Bessent says 100% tariffs on China doesn't have to happen, and an A-States relationship is good. Right, we are now on step 8 of our tariff trading playbook. Are you following our plan? So the main question here is, okay, are we going to, be back in this trading war? Right? Are there going to be tariffs thrown around, or what's really the game plan? Well, the markets believe that there will be no tariffs. Okay, stock market is rising here. Here's Poly Market, 100% tariff on China in effect by November 1st, 11% chance. Okay, so the markets believe, no, Trump is just bluffing, right? Playing the markets here, manipulating the markets. Such as even Scott Besson, there was literally a full-blown exact playbook for investors, by the way, right? Step 8 is this. After the Monday open, Treasury Secretary Besson appears on live TV and reassures investors. That's what literally just happened. Look at this. What? Okay, so he got that correct, guys. What's next? Well, over the next 2 to 4 weeks, various members of the Trump administration tease a trade deal, right? And then Trump announces a new trade deal, and the stock market hits a record high. Oh wow! So they believe. Repeat from step number 1. So they believe that, what's it called? They believe that we're gonna hit brand new all-time highs here, right? Could that be the case as well? As Binance is buying, guys, right? The main manipulator exchange is buying cryptos, which is why we're pumping as well. So everyone believes we're gonna do this, guys. Okay, we're gonna do this, which is in reverse V-shaped recovery for Bitcoin. Okay, such as this right here. Okay, I don't think so, folks. Reason being is because I can't change my mind until the invalidation level gets hit, right? So here's the game plan in what I believe. The 5-day, it has closed above the moving average finally, okay, throughout this whole time. But I do believe so that there may be a retest of the level incoming. Okay, when the retest happens, you must hold above the 5-day moving average if you're bearish. But if you want me to become bullish, just close below this 5-day, because it has held cryptos down for over a year, or for about a year now. Simple as 1, 2, 3, but it's not, because someone is not trying to do that, right? Because it will reverse all markets to literally fly to new heights never thought possible. Okay, so that's the game plan that I have here. Yes, Bitcoin could go all the way, literally all the way up here, right? Like it could be like some type of V-shaped recovery, but I don't think it's going to be sustained. Okay, I do believe it's going to go back up there, by the way. Why? Because that's a 5-day moving average. It's all the way up here. Okay, but above that level, I don't think it will break through. For XRP, that would be about like this region right here. Okay, let me just point it out. Like right here, that'll be this region for XRP, okay, which I don't believe it will break out of due to the 5-day, right? That's the main issue. So that's all we have to look out for, guys, since it has closed above the 5-day moving average yesterday, and that's it. Now we just wait, right? Wait to see what happens. So I wouldn't do anything here, but the insiders are, okay. This is how I know we haven't bottomed out. A lot of people on my timeline says we have. Now, I'm not talking about the coins that literally went to a penny, okay? I'm talking about just regular XRP. I don't think has bottomed out. Neither has Bitcoin, especially Bitcoin. Bitcoin didn't even get affected, which means the next black swan that appears, it's going to hit Bitcoin hard. Okay, it's going to be equivalent, the percentages with alts or XRP, ETH, and Bitcoin, guys. Okay, it's not going to be Bitcoin goes only 10% down, but ETH and XRP goes like 20, 30, who knows, 50% down, right? So, well, ETH didn't do that, but XRP and other majors did. Now, breaking, Trump insider whale is now short $340 million worth of Bitcoin. Exactly. Do you guys see? You follow the money, and I'm not telling anyone what to do, right? Obviously, don't play the game or nothing, guys. But I'm just bringing the news of what I think will happen here. Another dump is imminent. I do believe so myself. Even if we do go up all the way to 120k Bitcoin, doesn't matter. Or like $3 per XRP, doesn't matter. The hyperunit bear whale who shorted $700 million worth of Bitcoin and $350 million worth of Ethereum right before Friday's market crash, making $200 million in total, just deposited $40 million USDC to Hyperliquid and shorted another $127 million Bitcoin. He is now short $300 million worth of Bitcoin and has an unrealized profit and loss of $5 million. Okay, so this wheel is going on a berserk spree, folks. Okay, now what is his liquidation level? It is 130k. Now, could Bitcoin hit 130k? Let's figure this out. Okay, so 130k. Let's say stop loss is below that wick. 5% for Bitcoin at 120k. Let's just quickly do the measurements right here. Nope, it's still okay. So he knows that he won't get liquidated, guys. Look at that. Okay, reason being is because if they chose, okay, so if the market wants to go ultra bullish, right, they'll close below this region. But for you to close, in order for that to happen, it needs to go all the way down, right? And if that happens, guys, that's it. It's going to turn this level into resistance, and then cryptos will become heavily bullish, right? Ultra bullish. So this insider basically knows what he's doing here. Okay, either the market becomes ultra bullish and they go after him. If the exchanges go after this whale, right, the markets become ultra bullish. If they don't, and the path is still bear, well, this whale wins again, right? So he has the market in a chokehold here, right? So the market obviously wouldn't become bullish if that's not the game plan from Aladdin, because it has the target site, it has its sights on the bottom target, right? Which means that this whale is playing Aladdin correctly, but it is scary because you're trading with hundreds of millions of dollars, which is ballistic, right? Like, come on now. Obviously, he's an insider. Let's be realistic now. The market crash gave whale, this is another whale, by the way, who's been holding a losing Bitcoin short for nearly 5 months, a chance to break even, flipping from a $27 million loss to profit. Okay, so when this flash crash happened with Bitcoin and everything else, guys, but he's trading Bitcoin, and he was short from entry price 111k, right? He didn't cash out. Why? Like, what? Right? Why didn't he cash out, guys? He didn't close fully, and the market is now going back up. It is now down again. Why didn't he cash out? Because this person has full strong conviction that Bitcoin is about to die. You guys realize or no? Right? Exactly what our chart is saying too. This thing hasn't topped out yet. Cryptos, especially Bitcoin, hasn't bottomed out yet. Probably going to like 80, 70, 60k, around that region. And you know, those whales are going to make bank, not financial advice. It is scary though, right? You have to know what you're doing here, but they definitely do because they're insiders. So if we follow the money, they're bearish. I think I am too, especially when we look at my chart, right? Until we close below that, I'm bearish and ultra bearish. Now, the final tip for today's video: key events this week. Tomorrow, Fed Chair Powell speaks, guys. Any other majors here? Not really. Just tomorrow, guys, the Fed Chair Powell speaks. It's going to be important to see what he says. It's going to probably move markets as well. Not financial advice. I'll prepare. What is that? So, face, guys. See ya.